Sometime toward morning, I veered up a Jacobs's ladder of stairs. Beside me was an older woman, with long black hair and a nose that reminded me of the trunk of a rare lost species tucked away in the yellow books of the National Geographic. With each of my drunken steps she took one, and with each of hers she smiled back at me with a commanding West Virginia smile. Some say the eyes are the gateway to a person's soul, but tonight, between the staggered placing of her teeth, I could see into darkness, the darkness that filled her smile. From all of the stories, tall tales, and whispers I expected to see a hotel full of alert animated congenial skinwalkers, but what I found was something far worse. The very thing that feeds stories like this, fear. In my drunken state, climbing 3 stories felt as if I had embarked on a mountain climb to the top of Mount Everest. The air grew thin and thick, once I reached my last set of steps. The door to the floor began to creak open. Behind it I expected to see a couple climbing and crawling over each other, or maybe 2 married people who were having an affair where a romantic twist brought 2 strangers together in a haunted hotel. To my surprise, a pink-nosed opossum mouth gasping wide, its saw-like fangs longed for my antagonistical flesh. I was dinner, a drunken dinner, but the intended dinner of this grey and white demon. I don't know if it was from the climb or the sight of a misplaced creature, but I felt a new pain climb up my left arm, buckling me over, causing me to hold my belly and finally forcing me to sit on the red-carpeted hotel floor. At that moment I realized how clean the carpets were, how someone must work day in and day out to keep this monster of a place clean and alive. Passing out, in this dream state I was flying over the Stanley. I however could see inside, people moving back and forth as if they were bees in a hive. Working for something, the queen bee of the hive. The Stanley was alive and something was pushing its buttons. Something was for sure, once you go to that hotel, you work for it just as I am now. Maybe it was in the water. Just as the dream me thought this, I felt a cold wet sensation on my face, jarring me from my slumber. Eyes still closed, I guess one of the lovely maids had found me and brought me around with a cold wet towel. To my horror this was not the case. As my eyes opened, the white demon was trying to French kiss me. Just as I was about to push the creature back with my fist, a child no older than 12 rushed in and grabbed the opossum as if you would a child. She looked at me with hurt in her eyes and said, "Please, don't hurt Larry, mister. He just wanted to say hello. He likes new people smell real." I replied, "No harm, however I think he may have almost gave me a heart attack." "No, mister, you're still alive, Larry says you still smell new." And then she turned to leave. As she did, I called out to her. "I didn't catch your name, little miss." She whispered back as if no one had asked her that question in a very long time. "Dorothy, Dorothy Arnold."
you.